Hi, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to our weekly rugby update show where we cover the world of rugby.
The world of rugby. Today we have a special on, a special. It's a bit over the top, but we'll introduce a little bit the Japanese Division 1.
Konnichiwa. We're going sushi today.
We're going sushi today because there are a shitload of poker that play there.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
We'll know about that. We'll get into that one. And of course, we're getting to the Investec Cup, the Challenge Cup that is on this weekend as well.
Super Rugby
on this weekend as well. Absolutely. But we can only go one place, and that is last week's games.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it. I've got to put my glasses on, so otherwise I can't see anything. We will start off with that place called Super Rugby.
Oh, what's good, man?
These were the results. Vic, go through them.
Look, Hurricanes beat the Waratahs 57-12. I didn't see that one coming.
Massacre.
The Brumbies beat the Highlanders. We did that. I did that game. That was 34-27. The Crusaders lost to Moana Pacifica.
I watched that one, Vic. That was amazing.
29-45. Good result for them. Big upset.
I
mean, if you're a betting man, it wasn't good.
No.
And then the game we did together, the Reds against the Force. Good, interesting game around.
Was the first half was amazing. Second half dropped a bit off, but it was a good, really good game.
No, Super Rugby. I'm really excited about the Super Rugby.
Super Rugby is super, Vic.
The name is its game.
And we did a little poll while we were watching the Super Rugby and during the URC. We're trying to feel what the people are actually thinking. And we had, what was it? It was about 70% of people want
the South African team's back in the Super Rugby.
Back in Super Rugby. So all you officials out there, get your asses back in Super Rugby, man.
Listen here. A lot of things is going to change in rugby in the next 1 or 2 years.
Definitely.
Because there's been a lot of noise coming out of England. The Premiership is basically bankrupt.
Premiership is not doing good
at all. No, not at all. So there could be a lot changing there.
Lost a lot of good Premiership teams have gone bankrupt. It's sad, though.
Oh, what is it? Wasps are gone? Bath are in trouble.
The leaders,
The leaders are in trouble with finances. So, don't want to get into it.
No.
You never know. But that's just the rumours.
No, let's check out that table quickly. I can just see that's a bit... There we go. It's still early days in the Super Rugby.
But the Reds are on top.
The Queensland Reds are on top. Fantastic stuff there. Just in front of the Chiefs, Crusaders, Brumbies, Waratahs, and Western Force. The Aussies are doing very well.
The Aussies are doing very well. And who's not doing well is the reigning champions.
Yeah, the Blues.
The Blues are in a bad position at the moment. They need to come up. And this weekend they got a tough game coming up.
Talking about this weekend, let's hit it. There we are.
Well, the Chiefs against the Reds, I'll be doing tomorrow morning live.
It's too early for me.
That's at 8:05 it starts, but I'll be live at 07:50 Central European Time.
Yeah.
Just after our morning show. And then...
daily show, big.
Daily show, there you go. It is in the morning, but it's a daily show. And then, and I'll be doing Moana Pacifica against the Waratahs at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we have the Drua against the Crusaders, the Blues against the Hurricanes. Basically, a must win for the Blues.
Must.
Then the Force against the Highlanders. I don't know, maybe I'll still do the Force against the Highlanders. We'll see. We are flexible,
We're flexible. That's the Super Rugby.
It's flexible. Everything's flexible.
So, just to promote it a bit, that's the game.
That's the first game tomorrow morning.
That is the big game. It's 2 against 1.
It's 2 against 1.
Yeah, big game.
Let's go Reds.
Oh, controversial, Vic.
Controversial.
Sucking up to the Aussies again. But never mind.
Favorite people on the planet.
Let's get straight into the Premiership. Like we heard before, Premiership's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
But we had the Sale Sharks, or the Guppies as we call them.
Sale Sharks against Northampton Saints. 27-24.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we had Exeter just beating out Newcastle.
But Newcastle's terrible.
17-15, yes. That's bad.
Newcastle are the Dragons.
Yeah, pretty much.
The leaders, Bath, 47-28 against the Harlequins.
Yeah.
Gloucester, 53-28 against the Bristol Bears.
High-scoring games.
And then, surprise, Leicester. The Tigers lost at home 22-29 to Saracens.
That was a bit of a surprise, I thought.
Did Andre play?
Andre played, yes.
Can't be. Something must have gone wrong.
That's the table. Bath, far out in the lead.
Yeah, Bath has got their playoff spot, I think, well booked. Well booked.
I think it's still just there, I'd say, between Leicester, Gloucester, Sale, Saracens and Harlequins.
Man, there's only 5 games to go. Eh?
Yeah, it's not much.
Newcastle, hapless at the bottom of the league.
Yeah, I think they're done.
They're done.
So let's take that away and get into the top 14 results. There you go, Vic. We can go through it.
Well, Toulouse they beat Pau 55-10.
Toulouse is strong.
They're very strong. Vaughan and Perpignan, they drew 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Montpellier beat Paris 38-32. Bionnet, now that is an important game, an important team, because they're going to be playing against the Bulls in the Challenge League, which I will also be doing live. Bionnet beat Lyon 28-14. Clermont beat La Rochelle 33-19. Custers beat Toulon. Now that is a surprise for me. 28-26. And Racing Club 92 beat Bordeaux. Now that's a big upset.
That was the big upset.
36-31.
Yeah.
But were these teams resting for the Investec Cup next round? You'd never know.
You never know. There's the table. At there, the lead. Toulouse,
Bordeaux, Toulon, Bayonne, Casters, Clermont, Lyon, Montpellier. It's looking good.
Pau, La Rochelle, or even Racing still got a shot there at the playoff spots, man.
When you say Racing, I always think of Rassi.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain goes straight to Rassi.
Yeah.
And listen here, guys, I hope you don't take it too seriously. Our little joke we had this week. We had a lot of fun doing it. We had a lot of people upset. A lot of people were worried. We basically came out and said Rassi was leaving the Springboks and going to join the good old boys in the USA.
Make American rugby
great again. And it was an April Fool's Day little joke.
Check out the video, man.
You got to check the video out. I think it was convincing until we brought in
Donald.
But we didn't want to make it too convincing. You know,
no. We don't want riots in the street.
Nah, I mean, we would get to blame if in South Africa they start rioting and charging Parliament and wanting, the Russi's head on a stick somewhere,
So we had some.
All things that have happened down in South Africa.
The bad weekend in the URC.
I'll go through it.
I'm not going through it.
So those boys, Edinburgh thrashed the Dragons 38-5.
The Dragons are dog shit, man.
Then a disappointing loss for the Stormers, 38-34.
I'm not going.
We're not even going into that because that was a disgrace.
That was a disgrace.
The Bulls destroyed Zebra 63-24. Was to be expected. Connacht 24-30 against Munster. Surprise, surprise. Actually, they should have won the game. Connacht. They were up with their 13 men. Munster only had 13 men. They had many opportunities. The Scarlets beat the Ospreys 38-22.
Yeah,
we'll just skip that one. The Sharks lost at home to Leinster 7-10 in a disgraceful game. The Sharks were disgraceful. Glasgow Warriors, another disgraceful game. 42-0. That was actually the half-time score. And then in the second half, it was 0-0.
Can you imagine? We still had to watch. That was a painful.
We had to watch the second half of rugby with no scoring.
Painful watch.
It was like, and we were already tired. We did 4 games already. It was like the worst watch.
Yeah.
That's the worst half of rugby I've seen since I've done the shows.
Yes, definitely.
And then Benetton, surprise, surprise, beat Cardiff, which leaves Benetton in a good spot there. Check out the table there quickly.
Check out the table. There it is.
Leinster's through. Leinster is officially through.
Yeah, they are done.
Glasgow, the Bulls, the Sharks, I think, go through.
Yeah.
And then it's a toss-up all the way from Munster all the way down to the Lions. To the Lions. I think it's open for everybody.
Like we said on our shows, Lions have now got 4 home games.
Same as the Stormers.
Yeah.
So that the Bulls and the Sharks got to be careful. They've still got 2 away games.
I think the Sharks have still got to be careful.
The Sharks, the Sharks.
You never know who's going to rock up.
No, the Sharks, you never know.
Is it going to be a great white shark?
You could have prime Megalodon, and then all of a sudden you have goddamn pilchards and sardines and fucking guppies.
Have we had prime Megalodon?
We haven't had a Megalodon performance yet, So
no.
We will see.
So, guys, I'm going to get into saying...
Now you're going to talk about Konnichiwa
League, Japanese League.
Let's see what the sushi boys are doing.
That is the table.
But like you've just told me before, it's a sushi with a lot of boerewors in it.
There's a lot of boerewors in this league. I'm going to take my glasses off.
I'm just going to listen to you now.
You can listen. Yeah.
You know what? You can push that over. They don't need to see me because you need to talk.
They definitely don't need to see you. You're right about that.
There you go. So you do this.
Perfect. So that is the Japanese league. And there are 46 South African players, rugby players, in the top 2 Japanese leagues. There are only 6 players in the second league. But there are 40 players.
So
40 South African players play their rugby in their first Japanese league division.
So you telling me they thought Mount Fuji's the Drakensberg?
I don't know, but that's a whole franchise. Those 46 players are a franchise, that is just...
And there's a lot of Springboks.
Yes, they are, Vic. But the leading club is the Brave Lupus, if I pronounce it right, from Tokyo. They've got no Springboks or no South Africans in there.
That's why they're doing so well.
That's why they're doing so well. I'll get into the Wild Knights.
They are second in the league, huh?
They're second in there. This man, no, not this man. Oh, where is he? There he is. David de Linde plays for the Wild Knights. One of Vic's favorite players. And Louis de Jager also plays there. So he's doing well there in Japan there.
How many foreigners can they have per team?
Shitloads. I don't know exactly how much, but there are lots. There are a lot of New Zealand, lots of Aussies as well in there. And then in third spot, we have a Kubata Spears, and there's Malcolm Marks. I didn't put a picture of Malcolm up there. They have 9 South Africans in that team.
So it's basically like Springbok Light.
Yeah, the Wild Knights have 6 South Africans, and the Kubata Spurs have 9 South Africans playing in their team.
So officially the 4th language of South Africa is now, after English, Afrikaans, Zulu, Xhosa, the 5th language can be Japanese.
Could be Japanese.
Looks like it, huh?
Then we have the Shinozuka Blue Revs. They've got 4 South Africans, including Kwagga Smith. Okay. And Sanile Nwamba also plays his rugby there.
Okay.
Then we have the Kobaleko Steelers. There's only 1 South African player there, Willie Potgieter. Right now, a very young South African. Then we have the Cannon Eagles. And they have also 4 South Africans play there. This man plays there, Jesse Creel.
No. Sorry. You are so disrespectful to this man. This man's name's not Jesse Creel. It's Jesse the Body Creel.
Sorry, I'll take that back. Jesse the Body Creel. Talking about the body, I didn't know if I was going to put this up, but now that you mentioned the body, I'm putting him up.
He plays there too.
He also, Faf also plays there at the Cannon Eagles.
Take Faf down quickly.
Quickly take him off there.
Faf de Klerk, if you're listening.
It was for the ladies, man.
You should be listening to the show, Faf.
You should.
Because this is the best rugby update show in the world. Faf, you need to hit the gym with Jesse.
Yeah.
You need to, it's a little bit not looking as good as Jesse's.
I had so many pictures of Jesse just with his top off. I couldn't put it up.
You get jealous of all the ladies. But you should have, because we want more ladies to join our show.
We do want more ladies.
Jesse would get us more ladies.
Then we have the Tokyo Sun Goliath, and there's only 1 South African playing there.
Yeah, but that's a special one.
That is a special one. That's this man. Cheslin Colby, the man himself, Mighty Mouse. Mustard, that boy. He plays there. Then we have Black Rams Tokyo. There are no South Africans playing Black Rams, so who cares? Then it is Shakamaria. Kirky Arendse plays there. 4 South Africans play for that team as well. Tokyo Verblitz. There are 2 South Africans play, plus this man over here. No, not Cheslin.
Peter Steff.
Peter Steff plays for them. He's injured at the moment.
And he is, for me, best rugby player in the world.
He is.
Best rugby player in the world.
Listen
here. Don't come with fucking Dale and Doris Day here, or I don't know, they come with some shit here.
Yeah, never mind that one. And then we have the Mihon the Heat. And there this man plays, one of my favorite rugby players of all time, Franco Mostert, because the boy's mustard. That's why.
So they should actually change the name to Me Honda Mustard.
Honda Mustard, not Honda Heat. Honda Mustard, man. Japanese like their mustard, I guess. And then at last but not least, that's the Ura Usu D-Rocks. And their 4 South Africans played include Jasper Vissel.
Okay, all right.
So 40 South Africans play in the top of the Japanese league.
So what I would say is, for teams in South Africa like the Stormers who are cuck,
go to Japan.
Go to Japan and start getting some of these Japanese boys.
Get some of the boys back.
Yeah. You got to put tariffs on the Japanese.
Tariffs.
More tariffs on the Springboks going to Japan so you get them back.
You got to come with them on. Then, of course, this weekend we have. Okay, we'll start off with the Investec Cup, because we got nothing in that. Disgrace.
Look, I think South African teams have disgraced
themselves.
They've let South African rugby down.
Yes.
But there are a lot of good games. Check that out. I mean, Bordeaux, Ulster.
That's a good game.
La Rochelle, Munster's a good game. Toulon, Saracens.
That's going to be an epic one.
Toulouse against the Sharks.
Yeah.
Leinster against Harlequins. Glasgow Warriors against Leicester Tigers.
That's going to be a good one.
Northampton Saints against Clermont. I think even Benetton.
Yes, I know, Vic.
Benetton.
I know.
The fucking spaghetti eaters.
I know.
They made it through. We couldn't. Disgrace. I'm rooting for Benetton.
Yeah. You love this.
Forza Italia.
Then, of course, it is the Challenge Cup. No Stormers. The Stormers did the only good thing and not qualify all the tournaments.
Listen here. If you're not in the Investec Cup, Why the fuck do you want to be in the Challenge Cup? It's just unnecessary.
Because
rugby.
you can, if you win it, you can go for the...
But tomorrow night, the Edinburgh play against the Lions. But we're going to do basketball instead tomorrow night. And then you have Lyon against the Sharks. I'm going to do Avrion Bione against the Bulls. That is live on our channel.
About quarter past one.
Quarter past one Central European time on Saturday.
But seriously, I think the Stormers did the best thing, because if you don't want to take the competition, get the fuck out of it.
There we go.
So the Stormers have actually got to buy this weekend.
The next 2 weekends.
Yeah, so they can rest their players, get everybody back fitness. I think that's a good.
And they need it if they want to qualify in the URC for the last 8.
They definitely do need it. But hey, that's our little roundup.
Perfect.
Join us on the weekend.
I just can't wait for the Springboks to play again, man.
It's been a long
I can't wait for the Lions to go down to Australia to play against my friends, the Australians.
Aussie.
You do not believe how I'm going to root for the Aussies.
We're gonna have orange and yellow shirts
I'm
on.
getting myself an Aussie shirt before then.
Get a bit of good day, mate.
Going to be Foster's, and stuff like that. The French are going down to New Zealand, but they are disgracing themselves as well, because they already said beforehand they're going with the lesser side. I mean,
I hope that
how can you go to the second greatest rugby nation on earth, which is New Zealand, the All Blacks, and then you go down, and you take a second string team?
That's just...
Now that is a disgrace.
That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
And that's why I hope the All Blacks annihilate them.
I hope New Zealand puts tariffs on them.
No, I want like 40, 50 points difference.
Yeah, I think so.
I want annihilation. Yeah. But hey, that's a little roundup. Join us on the weekend for all the rugby or basketball, whatever you guys want. We will be on as well. Manchester United, City on the weekend as well. So join us for all those kind of stuff. Guys, what else can I say? Take care.
Have a lovely rugby weekend.
Yep.
Ciao, ciao.
Cheers.